Hi everybody, it's Exynis and today I'm gonna compare for you two of the best control-oriented racket that put topspin in the Babolat Aero 98 and the Yonex Vcore 98. So when I thought about this comparison, I was really hyped because those two rackets are actually kind of similar. So on one side you have the pure Aero 98, which is 305 gram unstrung weight. It's a 98 square inch head size, but it's a 16 by 20 string pattern. And on the other side, it's the same thing in terms of weight and head size, but you have a 16 by 19. So let's go on the court to see the difference between those two rackets. On the court, let's start with the pure Aero 98. The first thing that I felt with this racket was how the feeling was completely different when you were hitting in the sweet spot or when you were hitting out of the sweet spot. So when you're hitting in the sweet spot, you feel like you have a lot of power, just like I would say the regular pure Aero. It's crazy good, but when you're hitting out of the sweet spot, it's impossible to put it in, or actually you will put it in, but it will be an easy shot for your opponent. So need to be really focused on the ball, but overall a racket that puts a lot of control. Where this racket really stands out is at the serve. You can hit some big bumps, and so that's why I really enjoyed the pure Aero 98. On the other side, you have the Vcore 98 that is a bit more forgiving, but I feel when you're hitting in the sweet spot, you don't have as much power. So a bit more control oriented, but at the same time, you feel a bit lost in the string bed due to this weird head shape due to the isometric technology. But overall, two great rackets, one that is more powerful when you're hitting in the sweet spot and one that is not that powerful, but just more forgiving overall. So I think that the main difference between the Vcore 98 and the pure Aero 98 is just the sweet spot, because you have a smaller sweet spot for the pure Aero 98, but when you hit the sweet spot of the pure Aero, you feel like the ball is just going really fast. On the other side, you feel like the sweet spot is bigger due to the head shape and the isometric technology, but you feel like when you're hitting the sweet spot, it's not as incredible as the pure Aero 98, but it's still easier to hit the sweet spot on the Vcore 98. So yeah, it's tough because I feel like the Vcore 98 could be used by many more players compared to the pure Aero 98. But at the same time, I feel like the pure Aero 98 is really powerful when you're hitting the sweet spot compared to the Vcore 98. Where it really stands out for me is at the net. I feel like the Vcore 98 is a bit more solid, but on the other side, the pure Aero 98 is better on the serve. So, you know, depending on what is your style, try to think about which one could be the best for you. So if I had to choose only one of those two rackets, I think I would go with the Vcore 98 just because I feel like it's a bit easier to use in long term. But if we're just thinking about short term, I really enjoy the pure Aero 98 right now. So yeah, it's tough, but I have to go with the Vcore 98, but really two great rackets. Thanks for letting me try those two rackets. Without them, it would not have been possible. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.